trucks are renowned for being troublesome, hence the name Troublesome Trucks. Despite this, the trucks on the Northwestern Railway, when compared to the other railway, are well behaved. Sure, there is the occasional instances of brakes slipping on hot boxes and the usual barrage of insults, but nothing when compared to what happens on the other railway. This is mainly because of what's happened in the past with Scruffy and the spiteful brake fan. The trucks that do play up, however, up on the scrap train, also known as the worst punishment a truck can get. Unfortunately, there are some trucks the Fat Controller has no jurisdiction over, such as visiting trucks. Sometimes the NWR loans rolling stock and engines from the other railway during busy periods to fill up gaps. Now, I remember one time when some trucks from the other railway were loaned to the NWR. There was one truck in particular who had a knack for making others do his dirty work for him. The trouble with these trucks started right from the beginning when Donald was helping transport them from the mainland to Atford. When Donald arrived at the yards, the trucks were repulsed. "What's this? I refuse being pulled by some over-glorified 19th century kid. Why can't we have a nice, modern, up-to-date diesel instead? You don't look too modern and up-to-date yourself. That's because I adjust with the times. I'm not stuck in the past like you." "Oh, you got there, Big V." Donald had had the misfortune of being the one who had to pull Big V, an old van who had only lasted this long because of his shady associates. When he was on the scrappers list, one of his diesel friends would accidentally take another van to be scrapped. This practice was fairly common among trucks on the other railway. Donald banged the trucks and sent them back. They didn't like this. "Ow! Oh, you stupid great engine! Do that!" "Ah, shut up! You deserve it anyway. You all need to be licking your ship like the trucks on my railway." "Yeah, but we're not trucks on our railway. We're more modern up to date, unlike your one boxes on wheels." "We'll see about that. Take that, will ya?" "Ow, we did it again! Give us a warning next time. Yourself. I hate you." "What did you say about me?" "Come on, Donald. The sooner we reach Natford, the sooner we can get rid of this lot." "Aye, you're right. Let's get going." "That Donald needs to be taught a lesson. He thinks he can just come waltzing in here and treat us like cattle." "I couldn't agree more. He's the one that needs looking into shape, as he put it. We can have some fun with him." For a while the trucks behaved themselves, but it wouldn't last. At Griffin's Gate, one of the trucks ran a hot box and had to be shunted off. Wendell, the works diesel, sidled up next to Donald to see what the problem was. "Something wrong, Donald?" "Ugh, it's just these trucks. They had the cheek to calling an over-glorified 19th century cattle." "Well, rolling stock from the other railway can have the exact same attitude towards steam engines as diesel on the other railway." "Well, you best be off. Good luck." Unfortunately for Donald, the trucks had been concocting a plan whilst Donald was distracted by Wendell. He was coupled back up to the train, and when he tried to start, the trucks held back. "Come on, you diddles!" "And then we don't come along, what will you do?" "Then I'll tear you apart like what our number 11 did to Scruffy." "Why should we care about what your friend did to some random truck? You wouldn't dare pull us apart. We're on loan." "Well, for goodness sake, just shut up." The trucks finally let their brakes off and the train shot forward. This took Donald by surprise and the truck surged him on. "Stop! Stop!" "Why? You're not used to going faster than a snail?" Donald was quickly able to bring the train back to normal speed. After this, things just went worse. Delay followed another delay, and Donald got crosser and crosser. They soon reached Marin and charged through and reached Gordon's Hill. Surprisingly, the trucks didn't hold back. Ugh, they must have finally come to their senses, thought Donald. But he should have known better. At the top of the hill, they had to stop for the brakes to be pinned down. Whilst the brakes were being pinned down, Donald waited impatiently at the front of the train. "Ugh, hurry up, we're already as late as it is." "Patience, Donald. Safety is our top priority, after all." Eventually, the guard had finished pinning down all the brakes, and Donald was eager to get going. But just like what happened at Griffin's Gate, the trucks held back. Back to your old tricks, are you? Spite me, will you? Take that!" Donald jerked forward, knocking the guard out of his brake fan and breaking Big V's coupling. "Oh! What was that?" "Ugh, probably those trucks being troublesome. Come on, let's get going. We're already as late as it is." Come on, lads, let's show a Scottish crap heap whose boss are rolling down the hill and smash him into pieces. Are you sure this is a good idea? I think it's a good idea. I mean, we have no guard to put our brakes on. Wait, what do you mean we have no guard? No, didn't you notice? The guard fit out the brake van when Donald jerked forward. Now, unless we hurry up and start moving, he's going to get back into the brake van and put the brakes on. Oh, all right then. Push! Here I come, Donald. Ugh, what was that? The rest of our train. Oh no! Did I break with the goblin when I jerked forward? There's no need to worry about that now. Let's go as fast as you can. They're catching up on us. Okay, Donald. If we keep at this for a little longer, we might just be able to outrun the trucks. Oh, we're not going to be able to do that. Why? What's wrong? We're approaching Wilshire Station, and, well, both those on our line. Actually, we're not. Tell me she's supposed to be. Wait, Jim, do you hear that? Hear what? No, you're just making up some dumb excuse to get out of hearing my stories. No, seriously, Jim, I hear something. It sounds like Gordon, but the express passed an hour ago. It's Donald, and look how fast he's going. At that speed, he's going to crash into us. Get out of the way! I can't! Brace for impact! Oh, that was a close one. Oh, you stupid trucks! You didn't push hard enough, and yeah, we missed him. Ugh, I hate you all. Once the trucks had stopped, Donald went to collect his train and brought it back to the station so that Big V could be placed onto a siding to have his coupling fixed. After that, Donald continued on his way and made it to Knapford. That night at Timoth, Donald discussed the day's events. Ugh, those trucks are young devils. They need looking into shape. I agree. Trucks should be seen and not heard. Why can't they be like our trucks? We haven't had anything happen like this since, well, Scruffy. Well, anyway, I don't think we're going to be hearing from them again. And if we do, just tear apart a truck here or there. Well, I don't exactly agree with you on pulling apart the trucks. I do agree with you on the fact that I do hope we don't hear from them again. Unfortunately, that was only the beginning. 2 nights later, Henry was taking the flying kipper. Careful you don't crash, Henry. Yeah, careful, Henry. The Fat Controller might rebuild you a second time, and maybe he'll rebuild you into a nice tank engine. What are you two even talking about? You two have had more accidents than every single engine on this road combined. What about the time you crashed into the station master's house, Thomas, Or what about you, Percy, the time you fell into the sea? Or what was it you told me again? Oh yeah, water is nothing to an engine with determination. Okay, made your point. Now, be off or you'll be late. Unaware to Henry, Big V was on his train, and he didn't like his smelly cargo. This is disgusting. How dare they load their smelly cargo into me? Me, of all trucks. Oh, get over it. The only cargo we ever have is fish. 24/7, 365. Then you must be angered. You deserve better than this. Henry was oblivious to what the trucks were doing. Soon they passed through Wells Lift and they charged at Gordon's Hill. Now, your trucks better not be up to anything, because if you are up to something, I'll get Douglas Oliver on you. Don't worry, number 3. We won't hold you back or anything like that. In fact, we like you so much that we thought we could help speed up the process. Bump it now, lads. Stop! Stop! Get brakes! Stop! Hey, what's that? Oh, where's the fire, Henry? Oh, there's a fire. Just these stupid trucks, pushed me down the hill. I had to brake as fast as I could. Well then, I'm just glad you were right. I wouldn't think so. Henry, you've got flats. What? It's when an engine brakes so hard that the bottom of their wheels is shaved away, leaving a straight, flat surface. This means a trip to the works, Henry. Who's going to do my work then? I'm sure James, Dole, and Douglas are able to juggle your work, Henry. Dole, Douglas, and James were able to handle the work, but James wasn't too enthusiastic about this. James had both his work and Henry's work to do, so his timetable was very tight. One day, James was taking a freight train. Everything seemed normal until suddenly a green signal turned danger right in front of him. Trying to brake, but the trucks pushed him on. Oh, hold up, James! What's going on? What are you doing back there? Ow, oh, my brakes. Oh, great. Look what you've done now. Now we're gonna have to spend even longer coupled up to you. We'll have to report this to the signalman, James. James? Thanks a lot. No, you ever wonder why nobody actually likes you trucks? Because you do stuff like this. Sorry about changing the signal back there so abruptly. Don't treat you nice. Yes, so what's the deal with that? Oh, well, the truck got loose at the next station. Oh. Oh, let me guess which truck it was that broke loose. Over the next few weeks, Big V and his gang made the engine's lives a nightmare. Broken couplings, signals passed, rivalry profanities, difficulty starting and stopping, and countless other accidents. Eventually, the engines had had enough. This has gone on for far too long. The trucks be well behaved, maybe a bit rude, but never dared to cause such disruption. We all know this, Captain Obvious, but how are we going to stop this? No, I don't know. Therefore, I brought you over here to discuss a way to stop this anarchy. Any ideas? Like I said, just tear apart a truck here or there, especially that Big V. He's the reason why all this has happened. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, does anyone else have any ideas? Edward would have an idea. Yes, well, Edward's being overhauled at the moment. Just a question. We've had trucks from the mainland visit us before, so why has this only happened now? Well, we're rather lucky that this has never happened before. The only reason why it's happening now is because Big V has a monopoly over the trucks. Well, from what I've heard at least. There's, stories going around that when he's put on the scrappers list, he just gets one of his diesel friends to make sure that another truck gets scrapped in his place. That's monstrous. Scrapping another one of your kind to enjoy your survival. Just goes to show you what we're dealing with here. So, how are they gonna deal with this? Nobody knew how to deal with Big V. All the ideas revolved around tearing trucks apart or ridiculous plans that would be more suited to a kid's show. Luckily, someone was watching them from a distance. The next day, the Fat Controller arrived at the sheds looking rather tired and defeated. Morning, engines. You're maybe wondering what I'm doing here. I suppose I should explain. I overheard your meeting you had last night. It was all James's idea. My idea? It was... Your attention, please. I discussed the matter with Big V with the other railway, and they're not willing to shorten his loan. They even want me to buy him. God, looks like they're just as willing to get rid of him as we are. I don't blame him. It's like somebody told the worst boss to scruffing the spout for brake van and put them into a van. So we're just gonna have to put up with him for another 3 months? Or even forever if we do buy him. Don't worry. Even if we can't get rid of him, there's still a place for trucks like him. What does that mean? Yes, I do mean scrap train. The scrap train was infamous for consisting of the worst trucks of them all. They were old, mean, and troublesome. Each week the engines took it in turns to take the train. Mainly the diesels took the train as the steam engines found the scrap yards uncomfortable. Big V was put onto the train during the week that it was Boco's turn. Good luck, Boco. Thank you, James, but I'm sure we'll be fine. You don't know what you're getting into. This Big V's the worst truck we've ever seen in the history of the railway, so Take care. Goodness. These words from Scruffy and Scrap will break then. I'm in for some trouble, Boko said to himself. Boko coupled up to the front of his train just as the train had finished being shunted. Boko waited for the guard to whistle so to signify that he could leave. Whilst he was waiting, he heard whispers coming from the trucks. You better be planning anything back there. Of course not, Kobo. It's Boko. I don't really care. Boko was right though. The trucks were planning something. And by trucks, I mean Big V. He was planning something for the rest of the train. Specifically an old truck called Bull's Truck. So, we do want to try to move us? Exactly. Hold up, there's the guard's whistle. Let's get ready. Come on, you stupid trucks. Why shouldn't we? Even the only diesel in this godforsaken hellhole is outdated. I may be outdated, but I'm really useful. With one big tug, Boko tore apart Bull's truck and shot forward, when planks and scrap metal clattered down to the rails. Whoops. Bull's truck! Oh my god! He's dead! You killed him! Oh, what do you mean? I didn't kill him, it was a Boko. No, it was you that egged him on and gave out the plan in the first place. You killed him. Due to the accident that happened, the scrap train was delayed for a very long time. The remains of Bull's truck were loaded into the remaining trucks, and Boko continued on his way. After inadvertently destroying Bull's truck, Big V seemed to have lost all of his effect over the other trucks. Edward and Henry did eventually return from the works, but as a Big V, well, let's just put it as simply as possible. The trucks on the NWR have a saying, if you destroy your truck, then the trucks shall destroy you.